You see that little girl over there? Look at that little girl. It's a girl. She's just a baby. She's just a baby. Yeah, I guess it's getting kind of late. I don't know. But I've been sitting here trying to finish up. I've got, pick it up, about to drop my needle. Where'd my needle go? I don't know where it's at. Did I set it down? Oh, no, it's right there, okay. I need some of this light. I need to see what I'm doing. See, I gotta sew this together right here. And, I started to sew it together a little bit wrong there. I have to add some yarn to it because I cut the string off too short. Now, see, I had to add on to it because I cut it off too short. Ain't that the pitch? That's what I call the pitch. Now, I tied it in a real tight surgeon's knot. So it ain't gonna come undone, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim it off. Now, I don't normally do this, but I'll do it on this surgeon's knot. And notice I still left a little bit of it. Well, where's the camera at? A little bit of it on here. Well, where's the camera at? See, I cut it off real short, but left some stub on there. Anyway, now I've got to, oh God, I can't get that hook. Well, that's all right, I can get it on there far enough. Now, if I can just get this needle threaded, this yarn needle. It's tricky. I completely missed it. How did that happen? Come on. Almost got it that time. There, it's a miracle, thank God. Oh, God. Now let's see what I did that I shouldn't have done. Okay, I'm going to go back through this right here. And that's got it. Because I got to sew it to where I'm going into front loops only. I didn't do that on the other ones. I don't know. Maybe I'm screwing up. I don't know. That knot is going to be a problem pulling it through everywhere. Now, where did I go? Okay, I come out this way. Now, I go in right there. Yep. There we go. Ugh, having to pull that knot through there, that's a bummer. God. Come on. Bummer. I can barely see that stitch right there. I mean, barely see it. Now, come on. God. Ooh. It has to go through there. That's all there is to it. It has to. I have to make it. There we go. That one went easier. See what I'm doing? I have to go through here, then go through that bottom loop there. Pull it on through, pull it on through. I miss my daddy. And I miss being a kid. I miss being young and spry and innocent. Miss that. Young, spry, and innocent. And just a carefree kid. Now I'm going to try right quick to pull this. Through this right here. Right there. Now come on. Yeah, like that. See, that's got it. But now, pull you through here. Yep. Now, pull you through here. Okay, these are meeting up here in the middle. They're meeting up here in the middle where I'm going to tie it off. And there's half knot, and then another half knot to make a square knot. There, square knot. And now I gotta tuck in these things. Just push that needle on up through there. Take it on up through there. Oh. Okay. Let's see. I got one of them tucked in. Now I've got to tuck in this other one. Let me get a smaller hook. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Yeah, I guess I could pull them in through there. Huh. I guess like that. I don't know what else I can do. This is all I know I can do with this little bitty thing. I can't put it on a needle. I have to do it this way. Now, do it in here, this way. Yeah, like that, see? And then it's just sticking up there. Well, I can't help that, but I'll try to pull it down a little. Shoot, that ain't working. That ain't working. Nothing's gonna work. Dang, that's a pain in the butt. Now what I was trying to do was make it go through here like I did that other, but I don't think that's gonna work too good. So I'm gonna pull it back through over here, if I can. I think that'd be the best, yeah. There it is. And now I'll just turn it right side out like that, and then there it is. There's a wristband. There it is. There it is. It feels good. It's like those therapeutic stretch gloves, compression gloves. It feels good sometimes to do something like that and have it something tight on your hands a little bit, snug. It feels good, like it's, I don't know, it just comforts it somehow. Even though my hand is aching, this felt good on my hand, even though my hand is aching. Huh. But anyway, I've got to make one more cuff, and I want to get it done. I'm going to try to get it done tonight. Oh, God. It tastes weird. That tea, I don't like it. Ugh. You notice a lot of things nowadays taste weird. They must be putting some stuff in our foods they didn't used to put in them. Because food used to taste good, and nowadays I don't like hardly anything I eat. It's weird. Well, let me see. Where'd the end of it go? Can you believe this crap? There it is over there. Come here. I need to turn that fan off, but it's too much trouble to get up. It's cold. I want to do some painting. Maybe I'll try to do one after I finish this. Not tonight, but I'll see about setting up a canvas and see if I can do something on it. Might take me half the day just to get my canvas set up, my brushes right where they're handy, and a place to put my paper towels, and a place to put water. I like to have 2 water containers. Rinse my brush out in this first one. Rinse it out as good as I can in the first one, and then rinse again in this clear water over here. Yeah, that's what I like to do when I'm painting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, the one to turn on. But yeah, because I like to rinse my brushes out real good so my colors are not getting blended together in a muddy mess. You know, it won't dull the colors. Because if you don't rinse your brushes real good, it will dull colors, because you'll have other colors, traces of other colors mixed in. And it does make a difference. That's just my advice. That's not carved in stone, but I think that's pretty much the way it works. But that I have to do that and get things set up on the table to where I can reach everything that I need when I need it. That's hard to do because the table's not very big. Not like you need when you're going to do a painting. And you've got all kinds of colors, paints in the bottles, and yeah. I've got about 200 or 300 bottles, little bottles of acrylic paints, and some bigger bottles. I need to crank out some art. Or try to. And that yarn up here hanging up on my shirt. Boy, this G hook is too hard to crochet this with. This is 4-ply worsted weight yarn. And this is a good quality yarn here that I'm using, so it's not thin and it's not flimsy, you know, it's a good quality. So it's harder to crochet with this G hook, as the stitches are tighter. I wouldn't be able to crochet this 4-ply medium weight yarn with a hook smaller than a G. I would have way too much trouble with it. It would be splitting the plies and not pulling stuff through right. most of the people that I see and talk to and interact with in my dreams, most of the time they're people that I don't know and I've never met before. Usually if there's somebody I know in my dreams, like a family member or a friend, then they're usually more in the background, or they won't say nothing, but, we'll barely speak to you because we'll be busy doing other stuff. Ain't that weird? And I don't never have long conversations with anybody in my dreams. Might say a few words to each other, and that's it. Yeah. A few words in passing. Now, what was that? It was a piece of fuzz. That was a damn dust bunny. A dust bunny blew over on my hand. It was just kind of stuck on the yarn. I thought, what the heck? A dust bunny. I have never before in my life ever lived in a house that had dust bunnies, actual dust bunnies in it like this house does. This house has dust bunnies big time. You can sweep the floors. Let's say you sweep the floors thoroughly, twice a week. Each time, you're going to be sweeping up a bunch of dust bunnies. It don't take long. Well, in our case, too, I think the dog hair gets mixed up with the dust and the filth, and it all just kind of gloms up. But nevertheless, there it is, man. Dust bunnies. Like crazy. I've never before in my life ever seen anything like it. All my life I've heard of dust bunnies, but I didn't really know what they looked like because I never lived in a place that had dust bunnies in it. I mean, there's always been dust in the house and dust on the floors, but we never had dust bunnies. And not until we moved into this house. I don't know what it is about this house. It's weird. Hold on just a second. I'll write something down here. It takes forever. Oh God, I'm going to be sitting up later than I want to get this one done, but I want to have it done with. I want to have it done with and try to paint a picture. I need to try, because that is something that has always meant a lot to me, a whole lot. But at the same time, because it means so much to me, that I get real nervous in anticipation of sitting down to a blank canvas and starting another painting. I always have that nervous anticipation because it's so important to me to do a painting that's good. Like I'm not allowed to fail. like it's the end of the world if I fail. I don't know why. I don't know why, do you? Somebody tell me. I don't know. Do you ever think about a friend that you had way back in school? I think about this one girl I had a brief friendship with because they moved after that school year, I think. I think they moved. I didn't see them again the next year. But she was such a nice girl. Their last name was Moore. I think. Her brother's name was Eugene. Macmillan, that was their name. Macmillan. His name was Eugene Macmillan, and her name was, I can't remember, Sandra. I think it was Sandra Macmillan. Oh, I wonder how she's doing. I'd like to get in touch with her and say hi to her. She was such a sweet person. I was too stupid to be a good friend. I didn't know how to be a friend to anybody. I didn't know nothing about how to relate to people. Because never was taught how growing up. Because Dad was always going to work and we didn't have a mama. So we didn't know how to act. That's the truth. How funny. How funny is that? We've had to learn on our own through trial and error how to act. Oh my God. Oh my God. We've had to learn almost everything in our life by trial and error. Shit. Hands on. Give it a whirl. Figure it out. Well, if you screw up, try it another way. Just do it and see how it comes out. That's how I need to do these paintings. I should have had about 600 paintings done by now, since the last time I painted. Why is it so important? Because there's just something special about art. Something that comes from a person's brain, what they know, how they're able to think, and how they're able to use their hands. And that's what produces that artwork. And of course, sometimes God helps. if we ask Him. And I always ask Him. I always ask God to help me. I want God's help. I need God's help. Really, really do. You know? Sometimes I just kind of have to just, mentally I just throw myself before the Lord and say, here I am, Lord, such as I am. Do something with me. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. I've sure been missing my mom a lot lately. Been missing Mom a lot. I know that she would just love to look at all these crochet patterns we have on Pinterest and YouTube, and Facebook now has tons of it. I mean, crochet is just really booming now. I'm glad to see it. It's something that so many of us can have in common. You know, and we can be friends, crochet friends. One time when I was a kid in grade school, it might have been when I was in the 3rd grade. I don't know. I don't think I was much older than that. I don't remember. But anyway, I was in grade school. And my mom had crocheted me a purse with regular yarn, acrylic yarn. She used a nice soft yellow and lavender and held the strands together and crocheted just a very simple, basic purse bag. Very simple bag with a long hat with the shoulder strap on it. And she lined it with fabric. And I look back on that, and I always wondered. I wondered why did she bother to make that for me? Why? I always wondered why Mom gave me gifts. Whenever I'd see her, she'd give me so many gifts. She wouldn't spend any one-on-one quality time with me, but she'd give me a lot of gifts and things to keep me occupied with. I didn't want her to give me gifts. I wanted her to spend time with me. And I didn't know how to say that. I didn't know how to communicate that to her. Maybe I assumed that she already knew. I don't know, but I know that it was hurtful and frustrating for me whenever spend some time with her in the summer. But, that was, way back then. And but the hurtful feelings, I guess, are still there, along with the memories. Well, I don't know. I guess that's life. I guess that's life. I need to sing some gospel songs. It's always a blessing to hear and sing those good old gospel songs because they were inspired by the Holy Spirit. And that's why they never go out of style. And the words of those songs are true. So they're good old songs, good old hymns. Yeah. That's my heart's desire is to go to heaven. I think that's what my heart's desire is. I never thought of it that way before, just now. But I think that's what it is. My heart's desire is to go to heaven. I gotta write this down. Okay. Well, this is taking forever. Tired of making these things now. Tired of it. This will be 2 sets that I've cranked out in the same day. Gosh. Well, the same 24-hour period, I guess. Best I can remember. Yeah, 24-hour period. Yeah, 2 sets. That's pushing it because I have to sleep half of that time. Or at least 12 hours out of that 24-hour period, or I sleep 24 hours. Shoot, I don't know. I think I sleep 24 hours in 2 days. 2 days is 48 hours. That's what it is. And I sleep 24 of those hours. So every 4 days, let's see, every 4 days I've been awake for 2 days and I've been asleep for 2 days. I guess, I don't know. I don't know. Shoot. Don't ask me. God, man, I'm tired of doing this. I'm gonna have to get a drink of water here. I gotta get a drink of water. You know why I think so many people are hoarders? So many of us are hoarders. Is because the things that we hoard are like a security blanket. I think so. Yeah. Our security blanket. Oh God, I still got a long ways to go. Want to be done. And I'm struggling with this. Struggling with it. I like this color, and I like the texture of this pattern stitch pattern, whatever. But this small of a hook is harder to work with. It's slowing me down, that's what I mean to say. Keep going and going and going. I mean, just something else. Well, I guess I'm gonna shut this video down. And, 'cause I ain't got much else to say. And, Okay. Okay, I'm gonna shut the video down now, and I'll talk to y'all later. Good night.